Thank you for taking the time to host a JA Invest for Your Future class. My name is Risa and I'm with JA staff, and I'm going to just briefly walk you through how to set up the game. Please know that everything I'm going to go through is outlined in a document that we've printed and included with your packet materials as well as emailed to you. The first step is to go to practice.futurefinanciers.com and then to enter in your specific class code. It's going to start with an S dot, 4-digit number, dot, 4-digit number. So each class period that you have will have its own unique code. So make sure that you have the specific one for that class period. When that refreshes, you are going to click on Setup New Practice. This is where you are going to get to select the game you would like to play. We would encourage you to pick either number 2 or 3, or this year we have a new option of a coronavirus special that simulates January 2019 to 2020. But if you do that one, we'd encourage you not to divulge that to the students before they start playing because it ruins the end. Once you select the game you'd like to play, you are going to then select the number of teams in the class ready to play. So we would encourage you to have students in groups of 2 or 3 because we find that the smaller the groups, the more engaged each student is. I'm going to assume or pretend there is 12 students in my class ready to go. I'm going to click on Select Scenario. It takes just a moment for this page to refresh, but once it does, you're just going to simply scroll down, and these are the team numbers and pins that you need to record. So we have provided small slips of paper to help aid the students in getting onto the simulation, and that's where you are going to simply write down the team number and their pin. My tip is to leave this tab open until all the teams successfully get in and can do some trading, because you might need to go back to double check a number if something got transposed. Then what you're going to do is just go back to that landing page. You're going to open the display screen as well as opening the practice control panel. And the third tab that's available is the show practice stocks. This is the stock list for the students, and the students have this same list on their device once they log in. Please know that this year we did not print the stock list because it gives you the flexibility to choose whichever game you want, because the corresponding list will appear depending on what you've selected. We'd love to have feedback on this, so if you do prefer them printed in the future, please let us know. But at this point, if your students have more than one device, if every student on the team has the opportunity to open this up, then all of the students can see it and kind of be perusing it along the way. So just know that that's new this year, and we're kind of excited about the flexibility it provides you. This is the control panel, and it is what you are going to use as the classroom teacher to advance each turn. So all you need to do is simply click the next turn button. This countdown timer is here just as a pacing guide. You do not have to wait for it to hit 0 before you hit next turn. So I would encourage you to use it 2 ways. First of all, you might choose to wait to pick the next turn to do a talking prompt, a teachable moment. If something's going on and the students want a little bit more time, it gives you that flexibility. And the other thing is if you're starting to run out of time, you can click next turn before the countdown timer goes. So if the game you chose is set for 60-second turns, you can easily start selecting it at 30 seconds or 45 seconds so that you can get through more than one day. The other thing that you can do is if you're getting toward the end of the class period and the students are really wanting you to hit a milestone for a dividend or something else that might be going on, for example, maybe day 45, and you know you don't have enough time to get there, you can simply click next turn multiple times in a row. They're going to obviously miss out on the breaking news, etc. But if you do that, it will help you get to one of those milestone days faster. And what you'll notice is that once you get back to your display screen and refresh, it will jump to that day. So since I clicked it 4 times, it went to day 4. This open transaction screen is going to be what the students click on to actually select buy and sell their stocks. So they're going to simply select their team number and put in that 4-digit handwritten code that you have provided them. The other thing I want to note is that down here on the bottom of the screen, you will see a variety of breaking news. I know we don't have the volunteers in the classrooms this year to help bring in some of that energy, but we'd really encourage you to do so. So as you're managing the back end, if you can do some shout outs with the breaking news, kind of get that energy going in the classroom, we'd be very grateful. And you can also see what's kind of going on with the rankings and the net worth and the return on investments here in the center of the screen. Overall, we just really want you guys to have a great experience. If you have any questions, any problems at all throughout the visits, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Tessa. We are here to support you. And again, we're just very grateful for your partnership this semester. Thanks so much.